Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Independently selected all of the goods and services that are listed. On the other hand, soaps.com could get paid a commission for orders made through its retail links, and the retailer might get some data that can be audited for bookkeeping purposes. A conversation line might simply be a dialogue line at times. However, it's important to pay attention when anything is said that makes you listen closely and want to use the fast forward button, especially when Sheila from Bold and Beautiful is speaking and making a really valiant effort to seem like nothing is wrong. We assure you that there is undoubtedly activity. The plot queen said the aforementioned remark in answer to Deacon's inquiries about where she had fled. She said, attempting to appear casual but making it clear there was more to the tale with her voice, "I simply needed to see someone." She said, "Just someone from my past. Nothing big, really," in response to Deacon's question about who. It would have been as if she had said, "Nothing to see here, keep moving." However, that's not who we are, so we started to wonder to whom she may have been referring. Even though there are a number of possibilities, Sheila's long-standing criminal associate Mike Guthrie's name practically instantly rises to the top of the list. It would have been as if she had said, "Nothing to see here, keep moving." However, that's not who we are, so we started to wonder to whom she may have been referring. Even though there are a number of possibilities, Sheila's long-standing criminal associate Mike Guthrie's name practically instantly rises to the top of the list. As Sheila's walls close in, she's going to need help weaving her next evil tangle. Deacon is putting their relationship on hold, Hope is constantly disparaging her, and by the end of the week, Sheila and her daughter-in-law Steffy will be fighting physically. If not to go to the one man who would stop at nothing to help her, what is a girl to do? To be fair, there are other players in the area besides Mike. Furthermore, she may not have been skulking off to see him alone. Sheila does have children besides Finn, despite the fact that they are rarely brought up. Actually, quite a few. And as those of us who file bits of knowledge away for later thought will remember, Sheila did once tell Deacon that she had a wealthy patron. We are aware that she did not mean Bill, since these exchanges occurred long before the historic and transformative night when Bill and Sheila met on the beach and he hatched his scheme to destroy her. So, specifically, to whom would she have been referring? Eric is one wealthy man who has reportedly spent time with Sheila in the past. Though it's difficult to believe he would ever return to that level of insanity, especially considering that he recently wed Donna, there's a good reason Stephanie used to constantly call him a horny old goat. Could it be that he has some sympathy for Sheila, perhaps even a genuine belief that she has changed? Eric would have cheated on one of his wives before. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Monday, February 19 show that Luna Nozawa reassured RJ Forrester that he was doing nothing improper. Luna told RJ that he had no clue how much she wished she had stayed with him after the party, and that she questioned what she wanted him to know about yesterday night. RJ enthused over Luna's kindness, humor, and honesty after assuring her that they will spend many more evenings together. Hurting RG was the last thing Luna ever wanted to do, since she never believed she could love someone like this. She persuaded him to say it again as she gave him an embrace, after RG had vowed that Luna would never lose him. Poppy Nozawa, in the meantime, stormed into Zend Forrester Dominguez's design office at Forrester Creations and demanded to know precisely what had transpired the previous evening. Zendi blamed Poppy for the entire predicament and restated his vow to never take advantage of Luna or anyone else. Poppy acknowledged that since it appeared that Luna would come clean, things would grow more messy. Zend was concerned that it may be a deal-breaker and that RG wouldn't understand, particularly if his cousin was involved. Zend couldn't help but fear that all Luna held was going to be taken away. Poppy surmised that Zend must believe she's a bad mother, but he maintained he didn't know her well enough to draw that conclusion. But Zendi knew Luna was extraordinary, and because Poppy had reared her, she must have had a major role in that, Zendi reasoned. Nevertheless, Poppy pretended that there was no need to continue piling on because Zend believed it was reckless and thoughtless to leave the drug-laced mints laying about. Poppy obviously had a lot of regrets, so Zend gave her a gentle pat on the arm. Poppy was thoughtful, but she wouldn't concede that Luna's relationship with RG would be ruined by this error. Hope Logan contacted Deacon Sharp at Il Giardino and made a final attempt to persuade him to sever ties with Sheila Carter. Hope believed it was distressing that Deacon would choose a genuine psychopath over his own family after she persuaded him to acknowledge that he missed her and the kids. As Hope ranting about how there are millions of other women in LA to select from, Sheila listened on. Deacon assured Hope that Sheila wouldn't injure them, despite Hope's concerns of her turning on a moment and doing so. After a while, Sheila entered the discussion and described running into someone from her past, although she said it wasn't someone significant. Hope didn't think Sheila deserved mercy since she remained the same cunning monster that she had always been, even when Sheila begged for another opportunity and some understanding. Hope advised Sheila to end the relationship and calculate the true cost to Deacon in order to demonstrate genuine progress. Deacon promised Sheila that his daughter wouldn't get in the way of their relationship when Hope departed. Deacon became uneasy when Sheila brought up his covert marriage proposal. Deacon was afraid he might not see Hope again if he married Sheila. Is Deacon implying that he doesn't want to marry her? Sheila questioned. On Monday's B&B show, Deacon stated, "Not yet, not yet." Sheila began to worry that Deacon would never want to wed her as a result. Deacon could not continue to dismiss Hope's advice, even though the last thing he wanted to do was harm Sheila. Sheila stomped off, pouting around the corner, making it apparent that Deacon had definitely injured her. Keep checking back for updates on all the crazy stuff that's developing, because spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Sheila is about to cause even more mayhem. Sheila Carter, the joyful murderess of The Bold and the Beautiful, is having a terrible, terrible week, and everyone else is going to have far worse days as a result. This is the reason. Hope tries to reason with her father, Deacon, once again on Monday. It should be noted that there are many other women in Los Angeles than Sheila, and they all have advantages over her. For example, they haven't shot Stephanie, Brooke, Taylor, Steffy, or Finn. They haven't forced Brooke off the wagon. They haven't held Ridge, Nick, and Amber hostage. They haven't killed an accomplice with bees, and they haven't made themselves unwelcome in Gino City. Will Deacon ever realize that marrying Lizzie Borden, a notorious woman, might not have been the best decision he's ever made given his criminal history? Uncertain, Sheila listens in on the entire talk, so Hope's cries will still make her uncomfortable. On Wednesday, when Kelly is out on a playdate, Sheila approaches Steffy and Liam's daughter, knowing, even in her deranged mind, that this will result in endless amounts of upset. Since she was able to save Kelly from drowning thanks to her surveillance of Finn, perhaps the psycho believes that they are inseparable. Perhaps she is not even thinking. Sheila is it, who knows? It goes without saying that just one day later, Steffi loses it and opens a can of WHUPSS on her in-law. The granddaughter of slap-happy Stephanie Forrester may not enjoy what's about to happen, even though we know full well that she can handle herself in a fight, because even Deacon is concerned about his fiancée's mental health as the week draws to a close. Sheila may feel gratified about causing trouble for her critics if she reacts to their assaults in the same manner she has in the past, by fighting back. However, it is possible that she is positioning herself to be permanently removed. We've always thought that Sheila's narrative can only conclude with a significant murder mystery. She will undoubtedly be making a large target out of herself if she takes any action at all to hurt Steffi or Hope, who would genuinely remove the threat to society. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.